So I've been reading my Bible the last little while about the person of David. This is the shepherd boy David, all the way to King David of Israel. And I've read some things about him. Man, what a great person to have as your hero. We talk about heroes. You ask little kids and boys and girls who their hero is, and they'll say this person or that person. But wouldn't it be great if we would look at David as one of our heroes? David was a man who had a lot of battles in his life. One of the most famous ones, obviously, is David and Goliath, where he came and fought against that Philistine, and in the strength and power of the Lord, David won that battle. But the battle, that was one of the first battles of David's life. Well, after that, we see that David went to battle, in a way, against King Saul. For that was a longer and almost in some sense a harder, more difficult battle. David really had a hard time getting victory in that battle. After Saul had died, David finds himself at battle with his own son Absalom. It's like a really sad battle to read about in the Bible. And unfortunately, Absalom dies. After that, David doesn't find rest. He finds himself just shortly thereafter in another battle with a man named Sheba over the throne of Israel there. And just one right after another, David was a man who had found himself in a lot of battles. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel as if every day I have a new battle that I have to face. Sometimes it's with this person or that person, or sometimes the battle is within my own self. Instead of a battle, it's like a constant war. And I can kind of relate with that, and no doubt, you have your own battles. Sometimes we might feel like we're battling against our parents, or against the president, or against the police, or other people in our lives. But I noticed something in the New Testament that I think is really important, and that's in 1 Peter 5:8. The Bible says this: "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil." Your adversary, the devil. David's real adversary was not Goliath. It wasn't Saul. It wasn't Absalom. It wasn't Sheba. The real adversary, enemy that David faced was the devil. And I want to tell you that the people that you might feel as if you're at odds you're at battle against, those are the real enemies. The real enemy is the devil. And that's who we fight against. And I think knowing who we're up against will help us to be able to get victory in our lives, victory from those battles, being able to know who we're fighting against. A lot of times I think that we fight the wrong person. Let me tell you, if you're a Christian, matter of fact, if you're a Christian or not, your enemy is the devil. John 10:10 says that the devil wants to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that's what he wants. But I tell you, you can find victory when you fight against the devil, when you put on the whole armor of God, when you fight with faith, not by force. You fight by faith, putting on the whole armor of God. And I want to encourage you, hopefully, maybe encourage you to keep on fighting your battles, not get discouraged, don't quit, because Jesus has already won the battle. The devil has already lost. You can remind him where he can go, where he belongs, where his eternal destination is. And if you're a Christian, you can tell him where your eternal destination will be and how it's much different than his. And so I want to encourage you in those things today. I hope you'll keep living for the Lord. And I saw this, and I wanted to share it with you all today. Have a great day.